giving y'all an update. It's a little after 11 a.m. Still in Laredo. We dropped our load off this morning and started our day at about 8 a.m. or so, and got unloaded. Ended up taking a pit stop and grabbed a few things. I grabbed some more water. Normally I refill my waters. You guys will see that and how I do my routine, but we're just kind of getting started. So you gotta buy a little extra water. Got some gum. Got a few other little knick-knack supplies. That's it for that presentation. But to further the presentation, actually, just to kind of show you guys what's going on here. So we already made it, you know, short distance away, like 15 minutes away to our next load. We had to go through a whole office process, had to download an app, all kind of stuff that truck drivers got to deal with, and a lot of traffic. There's a lot of traffic over here in Laredo. Laredo is a huge hub for freight. So my trailer is on the other side of that blue truck, and he's gonna probably, I guess he's gonna do what I had to do. I had to disconnect from it and slide the tandems on the way back. So he's coming out, he's gonna come out here and park on the street, and that's what we have to do here because things are just so tight around here. They got to make as much room as they can. So, but it works out kind of nice. It's nice that truck drivers with their trailers or without, that's what I kind of look like right now. You know, you get to park on the side of the street and not be given a hard time. A lot of places you do it, there's either not enough room, or you're just way too much in the way, or you'll get a ticket. So it's kind of nice, the places that you know that you can get away with stuff like that. That, like, you know, it's a big deal. So he's gonna come out here and join the party. It's a party out here, that's for sure. Party time. So, and then we're heading to an undisclosed location somewhere in Jacksonville, Florida. So that's going to be getting us close to getting home, and that's going to be a good deal. We get everything loaded up. So this is not the address where I'm going, but this is just some random place in Jacksonville. It just give you an idea of the route. We're all the way down here. We got to go to Jacksonville. I live roughly right in here, so we'll get home. This is Trucker Path app is letting me know about some weather I might be concerned about. I would rather him not park there, but I think he's going to pull up. Hopefully he's going to give me some room to get out, because I don't have a lot of room to back up. All right, good deal. He's giving me enough room. Yeah, I got enough. I got plenty of room. So it's letting me know. I already checked the weather. Doesn't look too any bad, but there's some local flooding. You know, keep an eye on that. It could be rain coming in, or it could be rain leaving. It looks like it's rain that maybe leaving. I didn't see anything on the radar. Maybe in a few days. So we'll just keep an eye on it as we go. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun route. I like going this way. I like this route, you know, especially this time of year. It's not too hot. You know, you get that little bit of, like, you know, unless you go through with a cold front, but still you get that springtime feeling, you know. It's gonna hit down here way before it's gonna hit up here, and obviously as you go north. So it feels so warm down here where we're at. I mean, it's gonna be dang near 90 degrees for a high today. But we're gonna go back around San Antonio. We're gonna go through Houston, and then this is I-10 all the way through. I love this whole area. Like, for example, if I was to move to Texas, I would probably move somewhere around the southeastern area. You know, maybe up in here, but really probably like east of Houston, you know, Beaumont, you know, all the way to Lafayette, Louisiana. I could definitely see myself, if I was to live in Texas, that might very well be. There's some good fishing, you know, good weather. I just like the area. I just like driving through there. So that's why I like this route. I'm looking forward to this. This is one of my more favorite routes that I run. And it's just going to be, hopefully it's just going to be a good time. And then we'll go through Florida a bit. And you know what's funny? There's not a lot of freight that I go through Florida. The last time I've been to Florida, it's been a little while, man. I think it's been like a year, almost a year and a half. It's been a while. So it's gonna be nice to actually touch down into Florida a little bit, and then, like I said, we'll make our way up, get to the house and slide through. So I'll check in with y'all a little bit later after we maybe are getting ready to roll out. I'm just gonna hang out and try to enjoy my time as much as I can, and we'll see. We'll see how long it takes. All right, update time. So ended up just really running. I don't know how many miles I put down, but we drove dang near non-stop for almost 8 hours, which is pretty good for me. So we made it. We're here at the Pilot now. Just got some food because, you know, we still don't have groceries. I could have got some, but I typically like to get some when I'm gonna be like on the road for a few weeks without being home. And I was planning on being home. I thought I'd be home a little sooner. I thought I'd be home probably a day or two earlier than I will end up being. So anyway, I'll probably grab groceries the day before I get home. That way I have less to do the day that I get home, because I'm gonna have a lot of stuff to do with loading the truck and stuff. But we managed. We're already in Louisiana. We just made it into Louisiana. We made it from South Texas down here in Laredo, roughly in that area. We went all the way through around San Antonio. We went through Houston, and now we're over here by Lake Charles. And actually a little bit of a rain system pulled through. It was kind of nice to have that. You know, we're really gonna have to push it tomorrow. Matter of fact, I rarely take just a 10-hour break, but I think we're just gonna go to sleep pretty soon and try to take 10, 11 hours at the most. I don't have as much time as I thought I would to play with here. But the plan is to get this food. I grabbed some food, and you know, for the dinner presentation, we got some lovely Arby's. It's gonna be great. Got some jalapeno poppers. I got some cookies for dessert. I got the beef and cheddars and stuff. It's gonna be pretty good. But I will say the inflation is crazy. The two for $4 is no longer 2 for $4. It's now 2 for $7. Not surprising, considering Taco Bell is no longer the $1 menu. It's the $2 menu. All right, but woohoo, yay! You know, so we're moving on, heading on to Jacksonville. The plan is that Jacksonville in this area is really tough to park in, so I'm planning on not having parking overnight to maximize my clock at the place. So probably I'm gonna take a look tonight and throughout tomorrow, just depending on when I do. But I need to have a plan put together on exactly where I want to park. I'm not afraid to park even an hour away. I try not to park more than an hour away on delivery day if I need to in situations like this. But this is just a really tight, tough area. So we'll see what we can do. The plan is to grab a shower in the morning before we leave. So yay, no more stinky trucker. And then we're gonna move on. I'm gonna eat this food and I'll update you guys. We did it. We did it. You're looking at a sleepy me. This is an accomplishment for me to only do a 10-hour break. If you're a truck driver out there, you know what I'm talking about. Hey man, if you got the discipline to just take a 10-hour break and then get back on the road, God bless you. I don't think it makes you a whole lot more money. I like to take a little bit more of a break. 11 to 13, 14 hours is my comfort zone. But for the reasons I discussed last night, it's important that we go ahead and get up and try to get ahead of schedule on this one. And instead of taking a longer break tonight, maybe we'll be able to take a little bit longer break the next night, which is technically tonight, but not last night. You know what I'm saying? All right, see the palm trees? That means we've made some progress. We've made some progress. So we're already in Florida. Man, we've been hauling, man. We've been serious trucking. So we started off this morning just into Louisiana, and we made some good progress last night. It's pretty good, man. And then We got up at 6:30 this morning, got going. We grabbed us some boudin, and we kept on trucking. I mean, I literally haven't stopped since we left that Lafayette, Louisiana. We got a truck coming on by, old flatbed, old skateboard coming by. Got himself a tarp load. So we made it all the way from Lafayette. We made it all the way over here since that this morning, and we're in Florida, not far from Tallahassee, over here in Mariana. And I was gonna stop just to grab something real quick and then keep going, but I'm ready to actually spread my legs a minute. I'll go ahead and take a 30-minute break, give myself that clock. And the plan is I'm gonna look and I need to take a look and see where I'm gonna try to stop tonight. I've got some ideas. I saw a little something that I really like. We'll see. We might try to get over here to this Golden Corral, and then we might park in a cemetery next door, and then we can go to that Golden Corral. I haven't decided yet. There's some other options. We'll see. But I'm gonna step out of the truck and enjoy some of this beautiful Florida weather. It's just perfect. And have a little lunch. Spread my legs.
On the current road.
And not continue on the current road. What are you talking about? All right. Update time. We're on the side of the interstate. Everything's okay. I was really pushing my clock here. I just stopped for fuel a few minutes ago. We're right inside of Jacksonville, Florida, and it is 8:30, so it's time to be calling it a day. I'm definitely tired and worn out. We put in about over 700 miles today, that's the most I've ever driven, and that's really good for a truck driver. That's good stuff. So I'll tell you, definitely pushing it today. Got fuel, so we're good on that. I'm really pushing my clock, I like to maximize my clock, and if I can park at a shipper or a receiver, I always try to do that. Here it was tough, weighing all the options and everything. It's not a very easy area to find good parking unless you know the area, and even then, so it's just one of those areas where there's not many truck stops, and there's a lot of industry and stuff, so there's just not a lot of room for parking for trucks, and not a lot of places are friendly to trucks. They don't want you parking in shopping malls and different stuff. So it's unfortunate that a truck driver trying to maximize their clock and do what they need to do ends up parking on the side of the interstate. I'm on the on-ramp here, and you just gotta, could I find something else? Maybe, but I'd have to drive off of the interstate to go there, waste time and fuel, or park somewhere and risk either getting towed or getting a ticket for that, or I'd have to park way back that way and then not maximize my time and essentially waste money, and even then you may not get a place to park, because once it gets past 6 p.m. It's not a guarantee at any given truck stop. So that's just the state of the industry. That's part of trucking. That's just part of it. You make judgment calls and you do what you need to do. But that's just giving you a heads up on what it's like. I don't mind. It is what it is. Should be fine. I mean, I've never had a problem yet. Maybe one day I will. I park on the side of the on-ramps as much as I need to. I try not to, obviously, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I am out of the way, so it'll be all right. And the traffic will start calming down here soon as well. It doesn't bother me sleeping or nothing. By the time I'm ready to go to sleep, it'll be calmed down enough out there, even though you got these cars and trucks buzzing right by your head. So, it's all right though. But it's that, as far as that, we're looking good for everything else. My delivery we got a little bit of time, we can hang out and chill. Got some food. I got some Arby's again. It's just what I had to do, just to maximize my clock and have fresh warm food. Don't have a microwave yet. I don't have any of my cooking utensils either to cook my own food. This is what I had to settle with, and that's fine. I personally don't mind. it is what it is. But that's the second thing. You know, it's unhealthy for one, but it's the second meal. I had Arby's yesterday, right? I think it was, yeah. So a little bit different. Got 2 beef and cheddars. Got buffalo sliders, 3 buffalo sliders, and I'm gonna try their mac and cheese. So we'll see. I don't mind. It is what it is. I'm really tired. I'm rambling, so I'm gonna call it here. Get some rest. We get up. We got a little bit of time. At least we've got like 12 hours before we need to be there. So we've got, you know, we at least got an hour or so to really, 2 hours to just chill and get up in the morning. I'm only a few minutes away. I might have even had enough clock to actually get there, but pushing it, and there's no places to park here, and this is one of the only last options I saw reasonable that I could kind of count on. So if I drove further and then my hours of service stopped, then I'm in a federal violation. So those are the decisions you have to make as a driver. And for me, go ahead and call it here, where I feel safe with it. I'm comfortable. I know I'm not in anyone's way, and I'm not worried about anything. And you know, I only, you know, got to drive like 10 minutes or so to get up there in the morning. So I only get up 30 minutes early, and that's all I need to do. That's not too bad, but that's it. So now you know why truck drivers are parked all over the place sometimes. Be nice to a truck driver. Y'all at shopping malls and stuff, let drivers do what they need to do. But you nasty drivers need to clean up your stuff. I know how y'all dirty, nasty people are, leaving your trash and all kind of stuff around, man. It's ridiculous. Clean up after yourself. All right, it's top of the morning. Got up about 30 minutes ago. Well, actually, I technically woke up. I woke up way before my alarm because I got plenty of sleep and it felt really good. But got up and no issues parking on the side of the on-ramp where I was. Man, I tell you, I didn't know Jacksonville never sleep, man. It was like, it didn't bother me at all. It really didn't. I noticed it, but it didn't bother me. But, I mean, I'm telling you, man, there's a lot of traffic through here. It almost felt like New York. I mean, my goodness. They woke up early here, too, man. They were starting at 5 a.m., moving and grooving pretty good. And by 5:30, 6 o'clock, I mean, it was going. So, interesting stuff. This might be the first time I've ever been to Jacksonville. I'm not 100% sure. I really don't know. I'll be honest with you. But we're here. And you know what's funny about trucking, the way it works, never fails, is you get somewhere and then you end up hurrying to get there so bad. You're running tight on time, and then they're not even ready for you. That's all right. They were under the impression that I wasn't going to be here until like noon. And I think that might be because I left Laredo kind of late. It was kind of delayed with all of the kind of shipping issues. They might have been under the assumption that I would take my time and get here a little later than that morning appointment they had originally planned. Well, that's not what happened. I busted my butt to get here, to try and get here on this appointment time just in time. So, but we will get unloaded a little early. They're going to get their folks together here, and hopefully within the next hour, I'll be in a door. And it's only, you know, a little after 8 o'clock in the morning. So we will be a little ahead with that. But we do need to hurry up because we've already got our next load that I got to be there for a 12 o'clock appointment time, about 20 to 30 minutes away, and they said it's going to take about 2 hours to unload. So that's the part of trucking. That's it, man. And that's what I was thinking like last night, man. That's why I'm ready to get a real editing computer so I can really take advantage of this time, because I've got one. I don't even have all my stuff together, so I can't do much, but it takes forever to export. Think about this. Say a video takes an hour and a half to export and render, not even just to upload to the internet, on the computer I got. What if I get a computer that can do it in like 5 minutes? That's a big deal, because in trucking you get these little breaks in time and these little things here and there where it's hard to accomplish or get anything done. but in a situation like this, you know, you can make the most of it. But anyway, I think that's going to probably be it for this load. Maybe I'll show you guys some other stuff. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next load. And like I said, I think this video, I feel like it might be shorter than my last load, my first load. That one's probably going to be a long deal. Just bear with me. I'm going to figure out, you know, what length of video. Put in the comments what kind of length of video you're looking for. I think I know for me, you know, I want to keep it more than 10 minutes, probably in that 15 to no more than 30-minute range. And, you know, you guys see I like to talk a lot, and there's so much that I could show you guys. I mean, when we're working 70 plus 80 hours a week, like, and I'm showing you off-clock hours too a little bit, what it's like to be living the lifestyle. I mean, there's so much that I could show you guys, and you just got to break it up and show a little bit here and a little bit there. So get that figured out. Not to mention, going to add more cameras and going to add more stuff where I can walk around with a GoPro or walk around with a camera and show different things and try to keep the videos at a good entertaining length. Yeah, so there's a lot more to come as far as all that, but it's going to just take a little bit of time. It's going to be a little bit of a process over the next few weeks and to a month to really get all that in order. But when it starts getting in order, I think the videos are going to be a lot better, and I think you folks are going to enjoy it. So I hope you found it entertaining. I hope that it's interesting. I hope that maybe you learned some things. If you ever want to thought about what trucking was like, I think you're going to find out with me. You're going to get a glimpse into what it's like. And like I said, I want to show that to you because that's how I found out that I wanted to give it a try. And so far, I'm glad that I did, you know. So that's going to be it. Then we're going to head to Norcross later today up in Georgia. Get home tomorrow. Have tomorrow night off probably is the way it's going to work. And then get back on the road the following morning. So we'll get everything loaded in, and we'll finally have my little dog. I'm missing my little dog Molly. I'll have everything loaded up in the truck and ready to go. So we'll see you guys later.